Hello and welcome to San Diego Market Watch, where we bring you accurate, timely information about the real estate market in San Diego. Today is March 16th, 2023. We are just after Pi Day and the Ides of March and just before St. Patty's Day. It's a big week, but what we're really here to talk about is real estate in San Diego and what's happened in the last couple of weeks. We gave you the month-over-month update last week, so we actually have 2 weeks worth of data on our charts this week. Let's get right into it. So we are looking at continuing decline in the number of homes for sale. There was a very, very slight uptick in the number of homes for sale last week, but not by much, and then it's gone down again. And you will notice a corresponding jump in new listings here the week of March 8th, and then new listings down again between the 8th and the 15th. But of course, as has been the case ever since all the way back here in January, pending sales are outpacing new listings. They're basically following the same shape of their chart here. But there are more pending sales than there are new listings, and this is true across most zip codes that I'm looking at. When you look at most zip codes in San Diego County, there are a small number of homes for sale, a larger number of pending sales, and then a similar number of closed sales in the last 30 days to current pendings. So, things are slugging along here. I will say this amount of activity is very low overall. The volume of real estate being sold right now is lower than it has been in a long, long time. It's just that we have more pending sales than we do new listings, so that is supporting prices for the time being. So let's jump over to the next slide and see what's happening with rates. Rates are down a little bit on average from last week, down to 6.6 on average. And I believe that this is going to drop a bit more, if not quite a bit more, next week due to all of the turmoil with the banks and the financial markets. The Fed has signaled sort of a possible different direction on inflation, as they're needing to infuse money into some failing banks. So there's a little bit of action there, and mortgage lenders are correspondingly, lowering their rates, or they did lower their rates over the last few days in response to all this as well. So this is definitely something to keep an eye on, because if the Fed does actually either not raise rates again, or say they're not going to raise rates again, or even lower rates, which probably won't happen anytime soon, mortgage rates could decline some more. A lot of mortgage industry experts are saying that we could be somewhere in the low sixes, high fives by May. So we will definitely keep our eye on this, because it does dramatically impact affordability, and especially as we don't see prices going down right now, and prices will likely not go down at all. They will likely continue to have upward pressure as long as pending sales are outpacing new listings, as long as the supply exceeds demand, which it is right now, and pretty convincingly so. That's just what's happening. Let's skip ahead here and take a look at what we reported last week, which was an increase in median price by about a little less than 1.5% from January to February. We had predicted that here on San Diego Market Watch back in January. I'd have to go back and see exactly when I said that, but I did predict there would be roughly a 1.5% jump in median price, and it happened. And I will expect to see either a flat median price or potentially a little increase again when you look at the numbers from February to March, which we'll have in early April. So that's what's happening in San Diego real estate this week. If you enjoy this content, if you find this valuable, please like, share, subscribe, and comment, because that does help us to keep bringing you this kind of content week after week. We will be back tomorrow night with our Friday show, which isn't so much about real estate as it is just whatever catches our interest or anybody points out to us that's happening in San Diego. And then next week, of course, we'll have a couple of installations of Neighborhood Real Estate Update and another edition on Thursday of San Diego Market Watch. So thank you for watching. Have a great weekend, and we will talk to you soon.